Alright guys, welcome back to another video here on Chain Chasers Disc Golf. Today we have a little bit of a special video. So Henry over at Strictly Flicks Disc Golf ordered a Discmania mystery box, kept half the disc for himself, kept the other 4 in this box, and added a couple extra discs from his collection here and shipped it off to me. So today we're going to be doing a mystery box challenge with these discs, and yeah, let's get into it. Once again, big shout out to Henry. His link will be down in the description below. But I'm going to unbox these discs, put them in my bag, and I'll throw them in that order on the holes. First disc in here is the Discmania Logic 2301, little X out stamp. Gonna be putting with that. Next disc is a fairway driver of some kind. Westside Disc Underworld 76-31. It's gonna be an interesting disc. Next up is another putter, Discmania D-Line P2. It's gonna be a good throwing putter for sure. Might go straight in the bag. This disc feels like another fairway, maybe a 10 speed. No, 12 speed. Westside Disc Sword 10.5 -0.52. Thrown one of those before, really loved it. Next disc feels like mid-range is the Kyle Klein Midnight Prowl 2. Disc number 6 is I believe it's the Cynthia DNA Series DD. Really flippy distance driver. Then the last disc, underneath the little flap down here, is a Simon Line Time Lapse. Just trying to see the weight. 173 Simon Line Time Lapse. Once again, thank you, Henry, for sending these discs over, and let's get right into the video. Hole 2 is 312 feet, either taking this big spike hyzer, a backhand turnover, a forehand hyzer over that OB. Don't really know what I'm going to do right now because I have a flippy 7-speed, but I might try the turnover shot. It's not what I wanted to do, but it works. Alright, hole 3 is 350 feet, either taking the down the hallway shot or a big spike hyzer, but since I'm throwing a P2 here, I'm just going to take the hyzer and lay up before the tree. Right in the middle. I forgot to record the upshot, but I left myself with about a 25-footer for par. Alright, hole 4 is 280 feet. Mando right of that tree. Don't know what part of the tree, but it's Mando right of that tree. playing to the basket all the way on the left side by the road. Right in the open by the Mando. Alright, I left myself with a step putt, which is about as good as you can do on this hole. I'm going to switch to the P2 for putting now. Alright, as you can see by the T sign that is nicely positioned in frame, hole 5 is a 417-foot par 3, playing over this baseball field into that group of pine trees down there. Since I have a flippy mid-range, I'm still going to get aggressive and try to take it over the baseball field. Basically a perfect shot. Alright, hole 6 is 260 feet. Straight down this hallway, there is a creek that runs behind and to the left of the basket. I do not think there could have been a worse hole to have this flippy DD on, but we'll try to make it work. That might be in bounds, I don't know. Alright, well, we got the disc back, but it was OB, so this is my putt for par. Hopefully that sat before the water. Alright, hole 7 is 350 feet. Taking this backhand hyzer. We get to finally bring out the exciting disc, the Neutron Sunline time lapse. Let's see how just over stable this thing is. It's a pretty good shot down there into the open. That's terrible. Alright, hole 8 is 220 feet. Just a dead straight shot down this hallway. Alright, hole 9 is 230 feet. Straight down this hallway where you can take a big hyzer around. Alright, after the front 9, I am at 2 over, and forgot to mention, but now that I've thrown each disc off the tee once, I can now throw whatever I want off the tee. Hole 10 is a 280-foot par 3. You just want a disc that can kind of do a pushing hyzer out this gap and finish left. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. I can't tell if I grip locked it or what. Alright, luckily the sidewalks don't play OB here at Klein. Got about 100 feet left to the basket, so I'm going to take my Logic and toss up there close. Right underneath the basket parked. Hole 11 is 295 feet. Straight down this tunnel, I'm going to take the Midnight Prowl 2 and try to hyzer flip it up through the gap. That is a terrible kick. Alright, hole 12 is a 400-foot par 3, pushing straight down this hallway and finishing left right at the end. Alright, it stayed up. Hole 13 is a 450-foot par 4, playing down this gap, across the creek, and left to the big tree over there on the left side. Alright, hole 14 is a 350-foot par 3, straight down this hallway. I'm going to take my flippy DD and just try to push it up the gap. That was a great cut roll. That disc is way flippier than I thought. Hole 15 is 230 feet, dead straight down here, but right behind that stump in the middle of the fairway. Should be pretty good. Alright, hole 16 is 212 feet straight down this hallway. I'm going to take my logic and try hyzer flip it up the middle. A little after where I wanted, but should be fine. Alright, hole 17 is a 250-foot dead straight tunnel shot. I'm going to take the logic once again and hyzer flip it up the middle. It was way short, didn't give the height. Hole 18 is 350 feet. You can either choose the left gap with a forehand or a turnover, or the right gap with a hyzer. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Once again, huge shout out to Henry for sending this mystery box over, and until next time, peace.